I think it's one thing to know whether you want to be a healthcare provider, and I think it's another thing to know why healthcare needs you. And so I've been doing a lot of reflection lately, and those who know me know I think reflection is the solution to every healthcare provider's stressors and reignition of purpose and et cetera, et cetera. But when I first got into physiotherapy, I thought it was perfect for me because I loved the human body and I valued health and wellness. And I thought the two of those together, perfect. But that's what got me started and hooked onto physiotherapy. But what has kept me in physiotherapy is the deep human connection that I get to experience every single day with various people who are going through some of the most vulnerable times in their life. And so I want to share a story with you, if I may. When I first started school, so when I first started the program, physiotherapy, the very first assignment of one of the very first courses we took was called a First Impressions video. And it was the first graded assignment, and we were basically being randomly paired up with another student, and we would have to improv an interaction, so a first impression interaction between a therapist and a patient. So I remember doing the session with my partner, and I remember later that day he had messaged me at the time on the computer and had said to me, "Jen, I just watched our video and you are really good in this video." And I didn't think anything of it. I just thought he was being nice because we had just started the program and people didn't really know each other at this point. We were all very random to each other. And then the next day, the grades were posted and everybody's flocking to the board. I'm sure you guys all know what that's like. And I'll never forget, God bless her soul, a student who actually had passed away shortly after we graduated was looking at the grades, and she said, "Oh my God, somebody got perfect. And I bet they're really happy right now." And I didn't think anything of it because she was so tall. And so when she had left the board, I saw that it was my grade that was perfect. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but when I look back on my career and when I look back on why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, it all makes sense. Because my gift, and I'm the first to admit it, is not my clinical skill application, although I'm competent at that and I think I'm good at that. But where I excel is in my communication. And I think looking back, that's kind of where things started for me. And I think that's where people who were professionals already in the field saw that potential in me. So my question to you, what has brought you to your profession? And what keeps you here, and what do you want it to look like? Thank you for listening. Wednesday, June 26th, Communication is Care launches on Amazon. I would love for you to join me that day. And if you think this book could help you or help somebody else, please buy it, whether it's the ebook or the print. But only do that if you think it's going to help you or somebody else. Don't buy it because you just want to be nice to me. I just want to make that very clear, because I didn't write it to sell. I wrote it to share. And it's basically my message to my world. And I hope you'll join me that day. So thank you so much and have a great rest of the weekend.